of peace, prosperity, and expansion, the light of the Jedi shines bright. And yet the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. Sinister forces plot in secret to plunge the galaxy into chaos. To combat these dark forces, 4 heroes must embark upon a Luminous Odyssey.
Hello and welcome to a Luminous Odyssey. I almost just called this show Ionized Bastards.
For those
this is a High Republic RPG starring all my friends here. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
So yeah, let's start with a recap of where we left off, because I feel like it's been like a month and a half since we recorded. So
and nothing in the world has happened since.
That's right.
Nothing at all.
No. So when last we left off, the crew had left Kobo after consulting with a former Jedi killer named Ravis, who referred them to a potential lead, an arms dealer on Nar Shaddaa, simply known as Zimiar. The gang went to a bar called the One-Winged Toydarian, where a Togruta man named Guile took a certain interest in what was happening.
A real interest.
Oz split off from the group and managed to get a little bit information from a Hutt named Gorga, who seemed very incompetent and very what's a good word? Loose with the information he was just freely giving out for no good reason. So Oz got a little bit of information regarding the current assault on Zimir's warehouses, namely that the location.
Did he get the Togrutan's phone number?
I don't think so, unfortunately. I think it was a little bit superseded by the fact that Guile was yelling at his boss.
Correct.
But Oz did learn that this information got leaked from a source somewhere in the unknown regions. Meanwhile, the other 3 went to these warehouses, currently under fire in a 3-way gang war between the Ashiga clan, Hutt cartel, and Black Sun. And each of them started sneaking their way through the warehouses, or through one of the warehouses, rather. And while Miraja was up in the rafters, someone approached wearing a dark cloak and a mask, wielding a blue lightsaber, attempting to strike at her. So that is where we have left off. So to describe a little bit more about this person, you can't really tell any details of them because they're wearing like almost like Kylo Ren-esque robes, that level of like quality. And the mask they're wearing, there's sort of like a metal base to it, but it is generally just like a rounded dome of some sort of glass-like material. Looks black from the outside, but they can presumably see out of it. Yes, Alden.
What quality of the robe is it? Would you say like movies or that one scene in Kenobi that Jared hates?
I was actually wondering more on the hot vibes.
Are these like thick wool, or are these more what Jared calls Party City?
Yeah. It is more like thick wool for sure.
Oh, good. Okay,
and it is body tea.
Yeah.
Indeterminate. Yeah. It is hard to determine any details.
Indeterminate whether or not the body is tea. I can spot body tea from parsecs away, babe.
Parsecs.
And I want to quickly clarify. I love that scene. I love the flashback training fight. Obi-Wan's costume just looks
You don't need to do this here. You don't need to do this.
To make it abundantly clear.
Silence.
That's my favorite Star Wars show.
So, this person, like I said, covered head to toe in a garment, wearing gloves and everything. You cannot tell a single thing about this person. Let's start some combat, Miraja. So how this works for our audience, because this is again a new system, we're running a combat exchange. Again, this is Avatar Legends. So it's going to start. Miraja, you and I are both going to pick a category, either defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe. Defend and maneuver goes first, advance and attack goes second, and evade and observe goes last. At which point, when it is your turn after revealing this, you will roll. On a 7 to 9, you get to use one basic or mastered technique. On a 10 plus, you can either use a learned technique, use a practice technique, or use 2 different basic or mastered techniques. On a miss, you can shift your balance away from center to still use one basic technique. So let's go ahead and start off. Miraja, what category are you going to go with here?
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
If you want to take a moment to look over the basic ones as well as the one that is in your playbook, you absolutely can. I don't want to pressure you into making a hasty decision.
While she looks, when this conflict starts and inevitably we start hearing lightsabers off of each other, how much of an earshot of that very distinct sound are Soren and Dashin?
So after this exchange, I'm going to kind of have you guys roll to assess the situation to see if you guys pick up on the fact that that's happening. That's what how I'm going to play it.
I'm
Jiggy.
incredibly sensitive in the Force, so I'll probably sense something pretty quickly. And don't worry, Jared. I'll
I'm
you along.
so
You'll yell
safe.
for me?
Yes, I'll let you know.
I'm gonna be so safe.
And Oz is also still separated from the warehouse and making his way there as we speak. So
Yeah, I'm just like presumably stole.
Yeah, I think
presumably
you did.
Anakin'd a speeder or something on the way out of there.
I'm just
that makes
imagining
2
like,
stolen speeders so far, which is 1 more than was stolen in Ionized Bastards.
shouts out the Glizzy driver who was also named Soren, which I made up on the spot and then decided I liked that name and kept it.
There's so many recycled names and everything I do, man. It's fine.
I think I'm gonna go with my test balance, evade and observe.
Okay, you're going to evade and observe. Awesome. So
Gotta figure out what the heck's going on right now.
let me figure out what category this technique that they just tried was. Give me 2 seconds. I should have checked that. I'm sorry.
I just imagine while Oz is like in the speeder and like a lightsaber duel is about to break out, I just cut back to him. It's like in the summertime.
It's probably do 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 do. And I imagine that's an oldie.
Okay, so Miraja, you are going to
Classic jizz.
evade and observe. So I need you to go ahead and roll with either creativity or harmony, your choice.
All right, I have a +2 to creativity, so obviously we're going there. Oh God, I'm fucked. 6.
Okay, so
That
That
was
is
with my
considered-
+2.
that is
And
considered.
you wait,
a
you rolled
miss.
and you rolled 2d6, right?
Yep,
Okay, so
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just bad at rolling.
this is
just had to
considered
be
a
sure.
miss. So you can either settle for not using any
Bad.
techniques this round, or you can shift your balance away from center to use one basic technique. So where are you at on your balance track right now?
I am at +1 to progress.
Okay, so if you shift that to +2 to progress, you can still evade and observe and use the test balance.
All right, I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay, hell yeah. So go ahead and shift your balance that way. And so they also went with an evade and observe technique. So you PCs go first in this case. So why don't you mark 1 fatigue. And let's act out a little dialogue here. What are you going to try and do to get them to try and reveal their principle in some way? As you are back on your feet with your orange blade and with their blue blade, lock with yours and start some very simple strikes to start with. They're holding back a little, you can assume.
They're holding back. I guess the leading questions are going to be towards the how did you. I'm wondering if I'm getting the sense whether or not this person should have this weapon, because I know that they shouldn't.
Yeah,
But
they
I know
probably
that they
shouldn't have it.
So the immediate question is, okay, so how did you get this? Where did this come from? Did you take this, or did you get this?
And the voice is modulated by the mask to be fairly deep and a little just a little like distorted. And they say, I killed for it. I will
Oh,
kill for another. At which point they also say, that is the only way to set things right. So you learn that one of their principles is redemption.
okay.
And
That doesn't
now
feel like you're gonna do really well there if you're gonna try to kill me too.
they are going to use their technique, which is a reskin version of the technique Cactus Juice. So as that happens and you're locked blades with them, they adjust their grip slightly to lift the wrist up, and a mist sprays out into your face. And before you can even think to not breathe it in, your gasp just inherently inhales some of this, which turns out to be a narcotic substance.
No!
Oh my goodness.
So I need
He-
you to
He
mark
pocket cracked Miraja?
Pockets
kind
are-
of like that
Pockets.
one Imperial does in the first Thrawn book. So they are going to mark a fatigue to do that. Miraja, at the top of your character sheet, there should be to the right of your balance track some conditions. I need you to, or no, not conditions, statuses. Those are above the conditions.
Oh god,
I need you to mark that you are currently impaired.
great. So I just sobered up for nothing.
And you choose, let's see. You can choose whether to become suggestible, which means that your balance next time it shifts will actually shift twice in that direction. Which makes you very at risk of losing your balance and being taken out of the combat entirely. Or you become stunned until the end of the next exchange. Or they become doomed as they struggle to keep hold of themselves. I would not recommend picking that one.
Recommend not to doom yourself. Got it. Well, ain't that about a bitch?
So would you like to risk losing your balance, or would you like to be stunned for the time being?
I'm gonna be stunned.
Cool. Okay, so as you're blasted in the face with this mist of some sort of spice, you're sort of dazed a little bit, your vision going hazy,
my
your
fur.
eyes are watering, your fur is standing on edge. Your nose is just overwhelmed with all of this bizarreness going on around you. There's a few like flashing lights in your peripheral vision as this person slows their approach, and you're like you're just kind of struggling to keep your balance on top of these rafters right now. So let's go ahead for Dashin and Soren. Go ahead and roll to assess the situation for me.
Guys,
Is it 1 or 2 dice? I forget.
It's 2.
Okay.
Everything in this game, you'll roll 2d6.
Okay. Oh, I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Thank God, I'm not gonna die immediately.
I rolled a 10. Do we add anything to that?
I believe it is focus.
Oh,
Okay,
focus.
so I got an 11 as well.
Okay, perfect. You guys both hear that lightsabers are currently clashing at the moment.
Oh shit.
I should probably go help.
Soren is like hauling ass with his lightsaber in his hand and lit.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Cool.
quickly walking, but trying not to bring any attention to myself. I want to be cool about it, you know?
Yeah. You guys do have to kind of fight your way through like a hallway to sort of get to that area. So it is going to take until the end of this next exchange for you to get there.
Okay.
So let me figure out which book was this in? Give me 2 seconds to figure out. Here it is. Nope, that's the wrong one, actually. There it is. Pounce. Okay. So
Pounce?
yeah, they're going to use the pounce technique, which is advance and attack. Press the advantage against the foe who is off balance. They are going to mark another fatigue, and because you are stunned, Miraja, you are going to take just straight 5 fatigue as they go forward with a thrust, and that pierces your side ever so slightly. It doesn't go like completely through you, but it does go partially through your torso. So I believe that fills all 5 of your fatigue, correct?
Yeah, I'm at 6.
Okay. So at that point, when you would start to mark fatigue, when you can no longer do that, you'll start marking those conditions to the side. And once you are filled up on fatigue and all of your conditions are marked, that's when you're taken out of the combat. You don't die, you're just either unconscious or you are forced to flee.
Guys, I'm so screwed.
So what condition would you like to mark at this point?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty insecure right now. Or no, you know what? No, I'm afraid because I'm stunned.
Hell yeah. Please mark afraid at this time. So as that is happening and you finally shake off the effects of this, the immediate effects of this drug, it's still in your system, but you are at least capable of defending yourself now. The pain has shot through your body.
I'm gonna
and
get like a surprise drug test when I get back.
So at this point, Soren and Dashin, you see Miraja has just been partially impaled by a combatant in dark robes. As they sort of catch your attention. So there's a brief moment before the next exchange starts if you guys would like to have any dialogue, or if you want to try to do anything that maybe would constitute one of these combat techniques, now would be a good time to do so.
I think as Soren kind of arrives and because kind of jumps into the battle again, lightsaber lit, he kind of holds out the tip of the blade towards this masked assailant and says, "First and final warning, stand down."
What he said.
Am I clearly out of it too? Because I want to,
yeah, you're
somehow I want to communicate. I want them to know that he has something.
Pocket crack.
He has pocket sand. He's got something going on.
I could bolster Miraja. I have that as an option. I don't know if that would help.
I need so much help.
Sorry.
Or
bear
I
with
could
me.
seize a position and move to a new location and engage the foe in front of her to defend her. That's also one of my options.
I was to say, if you want to move to defend, I will happily take advance and attack and start pressing the attack here.
Yeah, but then I have to roll with focus, but that's fine. I'm at 0 with focus, but I can do that. So yeah, if you want me to, I'll seize the position to move and defend Miraja. So
I'm a damsel.
yeah. You're my potato kitty cat, aren't you? So
Yours
move
are
to a new
so
location,
far back.
engage with the foe, overcome a negative status or danger, establish an advantage position, or escape the scene. Any foe engaged with you, mark 1 fatigue to block this technique. Does that help us?
I'm sorry. I was reading something. I was not.
I'm gonna move to engage this foe.
Okay, so I assume you and Soren both are
Yes.
moving forward. So Soren, as you sort of said, the first and only warning, they say, "You will not receive the same courtesy."
Oh my god,
and
he's
so-
mogging.
You just blew some shit in her face. You blew some kitty litter in this poor little cat's face, and you're saying you're not gonna. It's I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about your courtesy.
So let's go ahead and start the next combat exchange. So why don't the three of you pick what technique you're going to go with?
Oh, I know already. Mine is the break technique. If I can do anything, if I'm not already dead.
Or rather, what category of technique you're going to go with? So Miraja, I'm going to assume evade and observe
That's
is
an
going to be.
That is an evade and observe technique, but it's my little fighting technique, and I'm gonna try to break some of his shit.
Okay. I assume probably going for like the wrist
Hell
gauntlet
yeah!
that they got you with. Okay,
What
awesome.
technique are you using?
I am doing the break technique. It's evade and observe, and I am claws out. I am going for that wrist, babe.
Are you going to go claws out, or I assume probably more accurately use the force to
Sure.
stay at a safe distance and do that?
What are you trying to break?
Oh, I'm trying to break his wrist thing.
The weird
so that
little
he
wrist
can't
launcher that he
poison
had the
us.
mist come out of.
Oh, I see. Okay. Because I also have a similar move to smash something within the environment, inflicting or overcoming a fictional appropriate. So I could also smash the same thing, or I could strike him.
Or there's also this, the rafters that you're currently on. There's a whole gang war happening below you. You could just perceivably drop them into whatever violence is going on now.
Cats do always land on their feet.
Okay, let's try that. That's a good idea.
Canon.
Okay,
That's
so
canon.
what category is that one under? That's advance and attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And Jared, which I assume you're going to go with advance and attack. I know you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so why don't we start with none of you picked defend and maneuver, but they did. So let's see.
Are we scared?
Yeah, he better be.
He's scared.
Even in a narrative-based RPG, I am still going to do everything in my power to be DPS member of the party.
Cool. So that we'll see what triggers that. Advance and attack will go next. So Dashin and Soren, why don't you guys both roll with passion for me?
Okay, passion is +1 for me. And I got a 10, so 11.
Fuck yes. Okay.
I also got an 11.
Nice.
Fuck yes. Okay. So you both get to choose one from the following list. You can mark 1 fatigue to use a learned technique. You can use 1 practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Oh, gosh.
So for you, Joe, for example, you could smash and then do one of the other 2 on the advance and attack list.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I would like to first try and smash his stupid little wrist thing to help Miraja because, 2 is better than 1. And then I would like to strike after that.
Okay, hell yeah. So Joe, I need you to, well, that says something in the environment specifically.
Is his little wrist thing not in the environment?
I would consider that more a personal effect than something in the environment.
I'm gonna break that.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm going to... Fuck. Well, then I will strike and then pressure, or pressure then strike.
Yeah, either or. Jared, what are you going with?
I am going to first use pinpoint strike or pinpoint aim. Take the time you need to line up a perfect shot. Become prepared. In the next exchange, you have advance and attack. Roll with focus or passion. If you use strike, you do not have to mark fatigue to choose what you inflict.
Okay, take the time you need. Become prepared. And the next exchange. Okay, so this will affect for next
I'm
round.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. That's defend and maneuver anyway. I misread that.
Oh, you're good.
So yeah, I'll just start with forceful blow.
Okay. That is the new one you took, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that is actually a learned technique. So you can do it. It's just the only one you can use.
Okay.
And you'll have to mark a fatigue to do it.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Hell yeah, do that. And go ahead and check that off, not just as learned, but now practiced.
Hell yeah.
So you guys get to pick the order this goes in. Do you want Jared's attack to go first, or do you want Dashin's to go first?
I think I should go first because I have pressure and I would like to use that first. If that's okay with you.
It's cool with me.
All right, so I'm going to
Get
use
the pocket
pressure
crack
first.
out of here.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to unbutton my shirt, kind of show off my abs and my chest, give him a little head nod and say, "You like that?" All while spinning my lightsaber in the other hand.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
And then while he's mesmerized and a little bit horny, or they are,
He
I don't know
is
their gender.
mesmerized.
I'm going
bit
to
horny.
strike at them. And
Okay, hell yeah. So
He saw that booty pop and he was like, "What is what?"
I showed him
is
just enough nipple and like my glistening abs for him or for them to get a little distracted, impressed, and a little bit nervous.
they say from behind the mask, body is tea.
Yes.
So, would you like to? You have an option here, Joe, with strike.
Yeah.
When you strike them, they can choose to either mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift their balance away from center. However, you can mark 1 fatigue to instead hammer them with your blows, forcing them to mark 2 fatigue or strike where they're weak, inflicting a condition.
Oh yeah, I want to hammer him.
Okay, so go ahead and mark a fatigue to do that.
Okay.
Mark. And let me see if
Oh,
I want them to
yeah,
mark
I want them
fatigue or
hammered.
do a condition. And because you chose advance and attack, Joe, that does trigger what defend and maneuver technique they chose, which is counter strike.
No.
So the same is actually going to go for you. You get to choose whether or not you mark 2 fatigue or if you want to inflict a condition upon yourself.
I'll take the 2 fatigue.
Okay, hell yeah. Mark down that 2 fatigue. And they're actually going to do the same. So as you strike out and your blow very clearly like catches them off guard for a second to like force you to back off, you see that there are a couple of blades that protrude from the other wrist as they slash across your chest and force you to kind of like back up for a sec.
Okay. Joke's on you. I just have a hot scar now.
And also for pressure, you get to choose what approach they can't take in the next exchange. Do you want them to not be able to defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe?
What do you guys think? Can I ask the council?
I mean, personally, it seems like they have a really deep bag of tricks when they defend and maneuver.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's when
thinking.
they can call on their other equipment. So I'd say take that ability away.
Yeah, he can't defend himself no more. He is no longer able.
Okay, hell yeah. No more defend and maneuver for them for next round. So Jared, you went with forceful blow, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Which book was that in, if you don't mind me asking?
It's the top one in the Google Drive. It reads, swing at an enemy with all your might, sending them flying. Mark fatigue and inflict 2 fatigue or 1 condition on your target. then push them to a new position of your choice unless they mark 2 fatigue.
Okay. Would you like to do more fatigue or a condition on the target?
How many fatigue do they have already?
4.
We're taking fatigue. I want to put them on their ass.
Okay, cool. 2 more fatigue for them.
Oh, cool. Now they have a condition.
Actually, their fatigue track goes a little bit beyond yours. I hate to say, I'm sorry.
How much farther?
That's a good
He's not going
question.
to tell us.
Boo.
We're just going to have to figure it out in real time.
No.
And they are going to take that forceful blow to be pushed to a new position. So I assume, Jared, this is almost like a giant force push that you're doing.
I was going to say, I feel like you like Soren kind of comes down with like the gemso like falling avalanche and kind of like knocks his guard back. And whenever Soren's body kind of comes back in like an open spot, he then lets out like a force blast.
Hell
to
yeah,
kinda
I
knock him
love
back.
that. So that creates a little bit of distance between the 3 of you and the Dark Warrior. So, Miraja, you chose Evade
I
and
was about to
Observe.
Yeah, my was the break technique though, and it was target
Yes.
foes vulnerable equipment. So if he gets pushed away from me, I don't know if I could technically do it unless I can.
I
do
think
it
yeah,
as he
I
gets
think we
pushed
can.
away.
In fact, do you want to flavor it narratively where like as they're being pushed back, you pull back on the wrist gauntlet and pull it toward you to break it?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So you remove that from their bag of tricks, and they can't defend and maneuver this round. So interesting. You've put them in a real interesting position. So before the next exchange starts, you guys do have another opportunity if you want to have dialogue, converse with each other, with the Dark Warrior. It is up to your decision. Timeout.
I don't. There's not an R&R slot, so.
Wait.
What?
Am I back and do I sound okay?
Yeah, you do now.
Yes.
Okay. My microphone went ape shit for some reason.
Oh, you're good.
So, okay. Never mind my timeout then.
Charming.
Sorry, I'm reading some things, but if you guys want to
I
converse,
was like, yeah, the only thing I could do actively would be bail, but I'm obviously not going to be bailing.
I feel like I should take this opportunity to insult our villain here, and also encourage Miraja to
I
say
need
something.
it.
She's hindered and under the influence, and I feel like as her friend, it's
really
my
trash.
duty to say, Miraja, isn't this guy a fucking pussy?
Honestly, he kind of sucks.
Sir, you hear that? The kitty cat said you suck.
Like really bad.
You're very
I didn't
handsome,
even
I assume. But
talk
also
to
kind
him.
of pussy. Yeah, we
Like
don't
he
really
just
like
kind of
you.
showed up, and then he was like,
Throwing thing in people's eyes. It's very pathetic.
While they're
The only-
doing that,
The only
Soren is
thing
like,
pathetic is how quickly I'll put you in the ground.
"Oh, he's angry."
Sir,
it's still time for you to back down.
Did you kill that guy? Why'd you kill that guy?
I'm afraid that's not an option, Jedi.
Why'd you kill that guy?
Why did I kill that guy?
Yeah.
Because he had it coming.
What
As
do you do?
all.
was it like a personal
Oh.
thing? Did he not call you back after a hookup? What happened? What's the tea?
in the serious voice. Why did I kill that guy?
I'm just trying to understand you. You really feel like you have really bad vibes.
So do you hate all the Jedi, or what's the what?
I was just sent here to see what's going on.
I kind of felt like we had a connection. I don't know.
I think you do have a
I
connection.
think so too. I think he went a little easy on me I think he liked what he saw.
I think he really liked what
I
he
think he
said.
did
I think
too.
he still likes what he sees.
I think he does too.
All right, let's go ahead and start the next exchange.
I think he wants a
then.
little more than my lightsaber. You know what I mean?
I think they are very through with all of your shit.
He's the one who wants to drug me, okay?
I know.
That's his fault.
Not without consent.
No consent.
No
Not
consent.
even
Not right.
he never
Right.
asked me. He didn't even know my name.
No.
Like Carrie Underwood, I don't even know his last name.
It's fucked up. He doesn't know anything. This is back in
So, what combat approaches did everyone decide on?
I am going to continue to advance and attack.
yeah, I think I should attack again as well.
Okay, Miraja.
I think what's wait and listen, or
Evade
what
and
is
observe.
whatever I could do to keep.
Okay. And also, as a note, when you pick evade and
That.
observe, you do get to clear one fatigue. So last
Cool,
exchange, you
cool.
should have cleared one of those fatigue up.
Awesome. So now
okay.
another one.
So Dashin, Soren, and the Dark Warrior all chose advance and attack. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll?
Okay. Oof. I got a 6 plus passion. That's 7.
Okay.
I rolled 7.
Okay. So you guys get to pick just one basic or mastered technique.
All right, I'm gonna strike again.
I am also
Okay.
going to strike.
Cool. So are you guys going to mark the fatigue to instead hammer them with blows?
Sure.
Dashin.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, same.
Okay, so they are going to take 2 fatigue from one strike and then a condition from another. Actually, no, they're going to take 2 conditions.
Nice.
I hope he's
So they are
really
going to-
feeling troubled. I hope he feels really bad about himself.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take angry and troubled.
Oh.
They're starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed here, which is why their advance and attack is going to be Brawling Blast. So as they pull the robe a little bit back on the other wrist,
Oh, should've got a
you
bit.
see what looks almost like a home built, like this is a wonky device that this person has on the other one.
Mm.
And around the time you're wondering what it does, they reach out with it and unleash a sonic blast that almost shatters the device. So they're going to mark some fatigue to do that.
Yep. Mark that down. Lives in mom's basement. Works on toys.
And it's going to be on Dashin and Soren because they're directly engaged. What? So you are each going to mark 3 fatigued and take stunned. As this sonic blast knocks you both back.
All right. Once my fatigue is full, I pick a condition, right?
Correct.
I was going to say that filled my fatigue. So do I take another condition on top
Nope.
of stun? Just stun.
Yep, just stunned. So upon that happening, Miraja, I believe you said evade and observe, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what technique are you going to pick?
Test balance, I think, is what I can do.
Well, why don't you go ahead and roll, actually. Sorry, we should have
Okay.
had you roll first. So you'll roll with creativity or harmony.
10.
Okay, hell yeah. You get to choose to either use a learned technique, a practice technique, or 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Okay, can I do the bolster and aid? I can't. Can I aid both of them, or can I just aid one of them?
You can aid one of them.
It's got to be Dashin.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Literally, oh my, I almost died. I almost died.
So what are you going to do? What, like, describe to me how you're going to try and help Dashin.
We're trying to pick ourselves up right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We are perhaps a little out of our depth.
Hmm.
We gotta get it together.
Yeah.
And we gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say
We
that,
we don't have a super. This isn't a good pep talk. Okay.
Hey, I think that'll give inspired to Dashin.
Thank you. I needed that.
So
What does that do for me?
essentially, you're ready to stand for something. You can clear it to shift your balance toward a principle of your choice.
Okay.
And Miraja, you still get one more technique you get to pick, either
okay.
test balance or commit.
What does that mean, though? So I can shift my balance back, is what you're saying? If I wanted to?
Yeah, you can shift your balance any way if you want, Dashin.
Okay, I can shift my balance back to balanced.
Hell
Right.
yeah, do that.
Okay. All right, we're back at balanced.
And then I want to test I'm gonna test his balance. I want to know. So one of his little totems is redemption.
Yes.
What redeeming who? Whom are we redeeming? Are we redeeming you? Is it a person?
Specifically by hunting Jedi.
Yeah. What's going on, brother? Like,
What did I do?
what did we do?
What-
What did
chilling.
Aurelio do? Did
What do you say
Aurelio
fuck
do
50 for?
something? What do you say fuck 50 for?
Your institution is an affront to the order of the galaxy. I'm going to set it right.
Oh, he's talking about you guys. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
For
crazy.
the first time, Dashin's not trying to do Jedi.
That's crazy.
Michael, I don't know how to do this, and if you want me to wait for my turn, I will. What would be like the what would be the equivalent of some type of like intelligence or history check? Because I think I might know what this guy's deal is, and I want to know if Soren would know.
Well, talk it through with me. What do you think's going on?
That's crazy.
I think this is some type of holdout from the Path of the Open Hand, and I want to know if Soren would pick up on something like that. How well learned he is on Jedi history. I think he would be, based on the fact that like his master is, kind of one of the more renowned Jedi who aren't on the council at the moment. So I feel like Soren would be aware of the Space Branch Davidians. So
I'd say you probably are familiar with the Night of Sorrow.
yeah.
With what transpired on Dalna.
I'm feeling real mad.
Why don't you roll rely on your skills and training for me? And I'll say if you get a 10 plus, you're familiar with like the path's ideology. On anything lower than that, it'll probably be just you're familiar that there was some sort of cult that the Jedi fought on their compound.
Rely on my skills and training. What all does that entail? I'm trying to find it on my
Focus.
character sheet. Focus? Okay. An 11.
Okay, yeah. You are familiar with the in
Right.
particular, you're like you knew about the Path of the Open Hand on Dalna, and they became the militant Path of the Closed Fist, or rather on Jeddah, they were the Path of the Open Hand. On the Night of Sorrow, it seemed more like they had transitioned to the Path of the Closed Fist and were wiped out seemingly in the midst of all that. So yeah, Dashin and Soren, you guys are stunned for this exchange. So you guys will not be able to do anything.
But
So
I'm inspired too, right?
Are
Does
we
that
allowed
help?
to talk?
Yeah, you can still talk, but you're still rocked from the sonic blast that just
I'd
knocked
I'd say
you
while
back.
Soren's trying to pick himself up, he
I'm
goes,
immediately in front of them. I am stumbled. I am just out of stunt myself, and I'm
Yeah, but you're way
immediately-
further back. You guys are like on complete opposite ends of the rafters.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
while Soren's trying to kind of like get his bearings, he looks up at our masked assailant and goes, "You path of the closed fist lunatic? I thought you assholes went the way of the Sith."
And at that, the head does like jerk in
Oh.
like recognition almost. And they whisper, "The Force will be free."
You're about to be free of your fucking hands in a second, buddy.
So Miraja, why don't you pick what category you want to go with? I had a feeling that you might pick up on what was going on, Jared.
Earlier in the session, I texted Alden and basically went, "Path of the open hand?" ? And then he texted me back, with the little like guy who's shaped like a dick.
It's Dick Butt. I sent him Dick Butt.
No, you sent me Dick Butt. I honestly was about to say the Dick Butt guy, not realizing that was just Dick Butt's name.
Yeah, it's just
Sure,
Dick Butt.
his name is Dick Butt. Come
I
on.
would like to do evade and observe, and I'm gonna try to hinder the masked assailant so that way he doesn't act against the two ding dongs who were stunned.
Okay. So, because none of you are directly engaged with them, they get to defend and maneuver and use the smoke bomb technique. So they are going to retrieve something from the
Fail.
pouch, and they just kind of throw it between you all, and it seems to be Soren. You recognize it immediately. It's a Dioxis grenade.
Oh,
That's meant to essentially cover their escape and just sort of create a wall between the two of you, or your two groups, essentially.
Like a real wall or
well,
like
A poison smoke wall that you probably
I
don't want to go
I don't
through.
know.
In
I'm a
Phantom
temple
Menace,
girl. I'm a temple
honey, whenever they
girl.
like start putting like the green gas inside of the room that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are in the very beginning.
Dioxis.
Yeah, that. What a bitch. What a bitch.
What a little bitch.
Listen,
like-
I've been living in the temple. I feel like I'm very character accurate right now for a girl who's been in the temple for the last 10 years.
And actually, they get to use a second technique because you shifted their balance again, Miraja.
Positive or
So, what other defend and maneuver can they do? Oh, where's the one I was just looking at? That one's so fun.
Don't do anything too fun. You need to calm down.
Oh, but it's so fun.
you do need to calm down.
This I do feel partially responsible, as I did say the words "I want the smoke" earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very, very Joker and Dark Knight. Just you really should choose your words more carefully when he drops Rachel off the building.
There it is, grapple line. So they are going to, as that happens, outside of a window, they use a sort of zip line to hook into another warehouse and start to make their escape.
Like a frisbee.
So
Throw your
Miraja,
lightsaber at his shit.
Throw my
I
lightsaber
believe
like
you
a
said
frisbee.
evade and observe, correct?
Yes.
So go ahead and clear one fatigue and roll for me.
Eight.
Okay, so you get to again just pick one technique.
Hinder. I
basic
would
or
like to
master.
hinder him somehow. Impede a nearby character, inflicting an appropriate status.
Okay, so I'll say
I
you
want
can
to
use
break
the
that
force to
line.
try and like pull them back, and that will
Oh no, I
inflict,
just want to snap the line. He can fall down.
I don't think you can do that with an evade and observe. Is the thing. I'd say bolster or hinder. The most you could do is try and like slow them down from getting away with an impaired.
That's fine then.
Yeah. So on the next round, that would decrease the amount of techniques they can use. But I'll say at the end of this exchange, they do successfully crash through the window. And so that leaves you guys all
We're alive.
Yeah, you're all alive. You're all hurt. You're all hurting.
Hurting.
Hard.
Hurting for it.
Around this point, let's go ahead and say Oz. You're probably arriving
Great.
around this time.
Oh,
A fucking like I-75 of Coruscant.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Say worse,
Hey.
because we are on Nar Shaddaa, so the traffic
So-
will be even dumber.
So, oh yeah, we're on Nar Shaddaa, that's right, whatever.
I was trying to correct. I was making a joke. Sorry.
Irrelevant.
Your Honor,
Cities,
objection,
for me.
relevance.
cities,
drive
not,
like slugs.
not for
right?
Oz. Oz is not a city person, not like a certain lawyer I used to
I
play
would
who
say I
definitely a
scrambled
city
to Soren and Dashin, and I'm like, "Are you
So-
guys okay?"
Wait, so geographically,
Walk it off.
you're gonna have to like paint a picture here to so I can.
I'll
decide
say
what
that
to
you
like.
can like.
But
not
am I,
like-
am I driving? Am I looking down at this building
feel
they're
like
in?
we
Am
are-
I,
Yeah, I
going
assume
down
that you've
the
had to like
stairs, we're,
evade
like-
around a few like gunships and other speeders with reinforcements for all three of these gangs that are currently fighting. But you can see through a now shattered window that there is several lit lightsabers within the top level of this warehouse. So you can just pull up straight up to the
My
window.
shoulder. I got you. We're gonna be okay.
Is Soren able to like get on his comm link and just be like, Oz, we found Master Gas Killer. He's escaping. They're escaping.
I'm presuming this is like a good like minute or two after
Yeah.
the.
I
the
feel like I
initial
had to
escape.
pick you guys
Okay.
up, and we're like,
Yeah.
been on out of there. I have Dashin's arm.
Yeah, because like
shoulder.
Dashin and Soren are
We're
both like
leaning on each
bleeding from the
other.
ears and like probably like severely
I got
concussed from that
stabbed.
sonic
Ugh.
blast.
Yeah,
I
I
totally
also
got
used my
stabbed.
comlink, and a little holographic face of Duchess pops up. And I say, "Kitty, we're coming home." And then I turn on.
So Oz, you
Get the ship ready.
you kind of pull up at this
Ship ready.
moment
The cat is in the cockpit.
as you see the three of them all looking substantially hurt.
what am I looking at though? Like, because I thought they're not indoors anymore.
So you've like pulled up to like the top level of this warehouse where there's a shattered window toward
Okay.
the like rafters.
Okay, so I'm looking at so I'm so I can jump from the speeder into the building.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm
Or
doing
maybe
that.
we should keep the speeder so we can like not have to walk.
Yeah,
all the way
it's on.
back.
It's like parked there.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
floating outside. Yeah.
Just trying to make
Um,
sure.
Chomboy is just chilling on the break.
I don't think
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
he's
all
hanging
walk
out.
back.
John Boy's chilling on the break.
So describe to me.
Yeah, so-
what am I still looking at? There were
So
three of
as
them.
you
I've been stabbed.
come in through this shattered window, you see Miraja like holding a wound at her side, and also like pupils are super wide, like breathing heavily. You see Soren
Fur is all
bleeding from the
sticky.
ears as well as
Mhm.
Dashin. A few bruises starting to form even around just like the collarbone, and like
Jesus.
Dashin's
So many of
bleeding
those
from a
diamonds
cut
are
along his torso.
It looks hot though.
And you can also
It's
get the faintest
so
whiff
hot.
of Dioxys that's just faded from the air.
Okay, so the first thing that Oz is gonna do, I walk right up to Miraja. I'm looking around. Oh, here it is. Sniff that. It'll go away. It'll go away. I can tell you the story of how I acquired it later. One look
Oh,
at your
you can
pupils,
know.
and I already know what you need. I've been there before. Sniff that.
Okay.
So Miraja, you take a big sniff, and it is like you get hit with a freight train back to reality.
Oh,
And you can
Vixen.
go ahead and mark off the impaired condition.
Eucalyptus spearmint Vix.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to tell you what it was before you sniffed it, because then you might not have sniffed it. But
Bath salts, yeah.
we're fine. We're fine here. Where are we at in the ways of enemies, foes, ne'er-do-wells?
They're everywhere.
We fought Master of Gas Killer. They got away.
Yeah, he really.
They have some type of affiliation with the Path of the Closed Fist.
that part.
Oh dear. Well, we'll talk about that more later. I need to know, one, where did they go, if we know, and two, are we going to have to fight our way out of here? Because so far I've avoided that today, but it feels like it might be that time.
We should get out.
No, we're good. Let's just
now.
hop in the car and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we should get the fuck out of here.
Does this thing have heated seats?
So there's gang violence happening beneath me,
Yeah. There's and
This is
in the
literally
two
Iron
other
Man
adjacent
3,
warehouses.
I did everything right.
And the adjacent
and
warehouses?
it's blowing up in
Yeah.
the background.
so is it possible to get out of here completely unscathed, in your opinion?
I think if you
I think
are
we should
with a
bail.
good roll, you absolutely can.
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was also on this call for this entire time doing nothing, so that feels counterintuitive.
Would
for
you?
me as
Would
a
you?
player.
I'll ask this, Alden. Would you like for Oz to have a little action sequence, not to play out like a full combat exchange, but like one of the narrative ones we've done before?
I want you to throw something at me, and I will react in kind. I don't care what it is, but I'm not just gonna pick up the kids.
Yeah, please. Pick us up. The kids
You
will
had
probably
that
pick
whole
up. The
exchange with that
kids, yeah,
slug.
you pretty much were having sex back there before.
You were flirting with that slug
Okay.
and his
And
man.
We are.
This is
getting
stuff
our
you're
ass
making up.
beat.
What?
We are getting absolutely
Alden.
our ass handed to.
Why don't you
I-
heal her instead of bickering at me?
So let's go ahead and say
Yeah,
like,
why
everyone's
don't you
loading
roll
up in the speeder. And as that happens,
We're in the backseat bickering.
yeah,
I've dropped so many jewels from this shirt.
there's a handful of Gamorreans and Weequay and a couple Rhodians that run up onto the rafters at this time. And you hear one of them go, "That's the Jedi that killed Gorga."
All right. Or Oz and Soren in the front seat, Dash and
them off.
Miraja in the back seat. Yeah, he flips them off.
I flip one off. And I'm just like, no.
You're just gonna Taylor, you're missing the point. We're fighting.
You're gonna shoot him. You guys
Beautiful.
are grand.
You're missing the point.
right now.
You're
We
missing the
fought.
point.
This is
Look, I'm talking to you guys as players right now. Get the cat in the fucking car. We're in Star Wars. We're not doing this drive away. This is not Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Well, Diva,
Get her in the car.
I have a
All these
condition.
guys
I have
just
5
ran up on
fatigue.
Oz.
We just
They get in
fought
the
the big
car.
bad guy.
big
Okay.
What do you want me
a
to do?
big bad evil guy. We want to get in the car. We're
We
in the car.
fought. It's not my
Back-
fault. You were
You
stuck in
guys
traffic.
Have fun.
Back in character for a second.
You guys have fun. We're
Soren.
gonna
Get them in the car. And because we just got ran up on by 6 guys. That's the point.
Yeah, me and Dashin
That's
are
the
in
point.
the car. We're gonna
Yeah,
go.
Soren
Yeah.
is not injured, right?
I'm a little concussed, but
That's
nowhere
what
near
I'm
as bad as
saying
them.
too. We are in the car. You guys go do whatever you guys want to do.
Cool.
Okay, they're
Michael,
in the car.
paint a picture of people running up on me.
Yeah, so I'll say the Gamorreans charge first with their axes, as you
Good.
can hear the Rhodians in their own language being like, "We can't get a shot off, dumbass!" Like,
I have a radio.
Okay.
so the two Gamorreans are running up on you and Soren. What are y'all doing?
Soren
Sure,
draws
please.
his lightsaber, thinking that like the odds are not good because we're all a little fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can hear
Soren-
like more reinforcements coming up too, like to get to this level, because
Mhm.
apparently they think you killed their boss.
Master
Are we?
Ozin, did you kill a hut?
Oh, it's been an interesting day. Do me a favor. He takes off his wizard hat for the first time, hands it to Soren. Be a good lad. Hold that for a moment. Back starts cracking.
As the Gamorreans are running across this like very narrow walkway.
And for the first time, Oz takes his staff / walking stick, hits it on the ground, turns it this way, and out of the bottom, a green blade shoots out, and it's a lightsaber pike. And so then I'm pointing it directly at the Gamorreans that are charging at me. Do they keep charging?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so they're not backing down. They're not afraid of me.
No, but they should be.
They're lost. Okay, so do I have to take a combat stance, or I just get to do something cool?
I'll just let you kind of narrate what you want to do to these guys.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is whoever the vanguard is, because this is a walkway, so whoever the first 2 dudes are.
Yeah, first it's like one Gamorrean and the other is a few paces behind them.
Okay, so the first Gamorrean, his leg is just getting lopped off. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to kill him, but the second that he runs, Oz moves unnaturally quick and just boom, and then all of a sudden he's on the ground. He's got one. So you're hearing pig squeal. And
as he squeals, the other one like is momentarily distracted by that, but still kind of raising the axe to swing toward you. How do you in turn react to that?
Like this, if I'm looking at the one that I just did and there's a thing coming down at me, Oz snaps his finger and then green flame shoots out of the ground and hits the guy in the face.
Okay. So as you guys watch Oz just snap his fingers as an eruption of green fire hits this Gamorrean in a force technique none of you have fucking seen before. As the Gamorrean is trying to pat away the burns, it gets knocked over. And you just hear the other 4 guys go, "What the bloody hell was that?" And they all start firing their blasters at Oz. Oz, what? How do you retaliate?
Say in shock, I think Soren drops the hat and his fully his lightsaber just goes out of a guard position and is just kind of held in awe at his side because I figured the guy could do something, but what?
I'm gonna say Dashin and me are looking out the window like kids.
So out of my robe as they're firing, I'm blocking, and then I'm doing this best with one hand out of my robe. I throw crystals into the air out of a little pouch, and the crystals they find blaster bolts and start like turning them into vapor.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, there's like 2 of them that get lodged in the barrel of the blasters, and it starts melting the barrels away as the guys are like, "What the hell?"
Yes, and then
Soren starts walking to the car.
Yeah, we just keep it simple after that. As they're, what the hell's happening to my blaster? Oh my, this, and there's this red mist in the air now where there used to be blaster bolts. Oz just walks up to them, and then it's just a very quick force slam all the way down.
Yeah,
floor breaks, whatever it is.
And all of them, except maybe the Gamorrean who was set on fire and then probably fell and snapped his neck, they're all still alive, just disarmed and dislegged.
Yes, nobody's maimed, crippled, whatever it is, traumatized. And then Oz just like kind of looks at the carnage for a second and is like, "Ooh, I should have eaten something on the way here." Walks back and starts like slowly getting in the car, but like full old man mode again. And it's just like, oh, he unbuttons like, or whatever, unclasps like the first thing of his pants. And then he's like, "Oh, my hat. Thank you."
Soren Soren doesn't even make eye contact with him and just hands him the hat and is still kind of like stupefied and just goes, "Most impressive."
There's some things I don't teach you at the temple. And those are the most fun things. All right, let's drive. Let's go. Tomboy, hit the gas.
Chumboy.
So as you guys are starting to depart from this location, Oz, on the speeder you stole, it is actually tuned in to a Hut comm frequency, where you guys start hearing some transmissions along the lines of, "There's at least 2 Jedi here on Nar Shaddaa. One of them just assassinated Gorga the Hutt. Guile is sending all forces to hunt these Jedi. Bounty of 100,000 credits each."
Well, Dashin, you're worth more than that, aren't you?
This outfit's worth more than that.
Wait, who killed the Hutt?
That would be it, probably.
I certainly didn't assassinate any leaders today.
Okay,
Unless one of
so
those
we
guys
didn't
was
do
a
that.
leader, but they're all alive.
Great. So we didn't do that, and we also almost mostly all died, except for you, Oz. You should have been here a long time ago.
It's, the skies. Such as they are. Chemtrails and the like.
Okay.
Chemtrails.
I'm not familiar, but I have also come to know a lot of things today. Like I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I don't.
Well, I don't know how to word this delicately, but you were forcibly drugged and then physically assaulted. So any determinations you're making about your future right now, probably best you sleep on it before you start thinking about if you're cut out for really anything.
And just as a
That's
small
a good
reminder, I think I forgot
idea.
to say this in the recap, but I believe I can't remember if it was Soren or Dashin, but one of y'all got a handful of files off of one of the computers in Zimir's warehouse.
Yes.
I did, yeah. I think I
yes.
sliced into.
Yeah, and you just downloaded everything on it, but you don't know what's on it. You know, it was mostly wiped, but some of it was salvageable.
Yes.
Was what?
I was very intentional with what I said, Jared.
Don't put the... I will run the ones with that motherfucker in every iteration of who I play on your channel.
But I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. I just wanted to remind you.
Oh, it was just pep talking.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're.
yeah.
I quite literally think I am licking my.
Do not
I'm just in the
judge
back.
yourself during moments of defeat. These are not moments when you doubt your ability to be a Jedi. These are the moments that make you the Jedi you're supposed to be.
You guys are talking so loud.
Alden, I want you to roll with Harmony to try and guide and comfort Miraja.
Okay. All right. I love rolling with Harmony because there's always a nice little advantage there.
Don't you get like a ridiculous buff?
It's a +3, I think.
+3. Okay, for some reason, I thought it was even more than that.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
a 3.
Oh, I thought it
I
was.
don't think should it be a 3? No, it's a 2.
I think you have
On
the
my
option.
sheet, it's a 2.
Could it be a 3? If it's a 3, it's probably broken.
On my sheet, it's a 2. We'll keep it a 2.
Yeah, I think there's just one of your moves that you could have gotten was to up it to 3.
That might have been what it was, but I probably did something else. All right, let me.
Maybe
roll
I'm just thinking
here.
something else. I'm
Roll
sorry.
All. There you go. Roll all. So we got a 5. We got a 2 plus 2, 9.
Okay. So yeah, so Miraja, you can choose to either embrace the guidance and comfort, which allows you to clear either a condition or 2 fatigue, and you may ask, Oz may ask a question and you must answer honestly, or you can shut Oz down and Oz can inflict a condition on you.
No, I'll take I'll take the question and I will mark off my conditions.
Cool. So Oz, if you would like to ask Miraja a question, you can, or you can pocket it for later.
Why, when you first became a Jedi, when you first walked the path, did you feel in yourself that it was for you? Or do you remember what you felt on that day?
I don't know if I remember what I felt. I knew it was the right thing. But I feel like we all think, yeah, when somebody shows up at your door and tells you that you're special, you believe them. I don't know if I remember what I actually felt.
I only get to ask one of those on
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one question that gets direct honesty. So after this, anything I say is now subject to.
Yes.
Taylor doesn't have to be honest anymore.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now you can be cagey.
I think
with anything
inherently,
you
I
say
think she
afterwards.
would be. I don't think there's. She has no reason to be cagey.
Well, I guess my response to that would be, yes. When someone tells you that you're special, we all want to lean into that feeling and capture that. But some people, when they hear that they're special, they don't use it to try to fight for others, for the little man, as it were. And you get up every day and do it. And so maybe you don't know why, but maybe the Force does. Huh?
Well, that's
You
all I
have to
have
think.
to go by. That's what
Yeah.
I
Here.
don't know why they chose me for this.
Take a hit of this.
Okay. You know what? Sure. Why not?
They grow those on Felucia.
Oh, cool.
Can I have
Never
a hit?
been.
Of course.
As you're
rolls
all
in this little
passing.
canister.
Shit.
Dashin just hears.
We're not even
hears the
passing.
lighter.
I have one for each.
I have such a headache.
even
We need it.
passing.
Please.
Da-
Thank you.
So as everyone's toking up in the car, where are y'all headed
We're
to? Are
literally
you guys-
hotboxing. Are we going back to the ship?
I assume
so
we're
we
going back
can,
to the ship.
We need to get back to the Duchess and get
Yeah.
our asses to Coruscant ASAP.
Don't worry, Dutchy is warming it up for us.
You did tell that. Can the cat start the car?
Yes, it's her ship.
And you hear the butler droid on the other line. I am starting the ship as we speak.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Duchess.
The robot's not. The droid isn't Duchess either. You can't. They
She's
can all be
listening.
Duchess.
She's listening.
They can't all be Duchess.
She's listening.
She does have a comm link attached to her collar at all times.
See?
Yeah, but you. Okay. You know what? I'm not even. We're done.
I will
I'm not
say
even
She's in
with this.
charge. She's
let-
telling him what to do. Without
Before
her,
I
he would be
forget-
lost.
Miraja, what is your balance at right now?
+2 to progress.
Okay. I think Oz's conversation there kind of like leans toward like reinvigorating your faith in the Jedi Order. So I'm gonna say that shifts you back toward tradition.
I felt the same way.
Yeah. So I will say, Oz, as you are driving toward the ship, you do pick up a couple of pursuers that seem to be either bounty hunters or just more Hutt cartel goons. You kind of managed to shake them.
Oh, okay. I was ready to do something cool.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
I was gonna say,
The kids are
I
in
was
the
gonna
car,
say,
like armed,
who's in
and
the
they're like,
who's in the
"Ah."
passenger?
I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah.
You're in the passenger. So okay, so we're in the speeder.
Yeah.
Soren almost sheepishly goes, "Do you need me to hold your hat again, Master?"
Tomboy's in the we're getting blaster bolts, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Tomboy, keep
So high.
We're
keep it
literally,
steady.
yeah, we're literally just sharing, like we're token
you-
in the back seat.
Soren, can you do me a favor? I'm going to
Yes.
stand on the seat. I want you to keep her steady and just keep us going straight.
Okay.
John Boy keeps a foot on the gas.
Yeah, foot on the between Soren and Tomboy, will be fine. Oz is now standing on the seat, but turned and looking this way, and then I'm like,
There's like blaster bolts flying past.
Yeah, I'm like-
you that you're like unconcerned
feeling the
about.
wind. I'm trying to get something right.
And Soren
then-
keeps like he's trying to keep his eye on the skies, but he's also like looking up. Like, what is he gonna do now? Like, is he just gonna call down lightning from the heavens? Like, what the
So-
hell?
I take the staff and I kind of do this, and it like, I kind of like, not bend it because it's metal, but it kind of like at the, a point here and a point here on the staff, it goes like that. And so it almost becomes like longbow shaped for a second. And then I just like do this. I snap my fingers again and a green drawstring forms. And I pull it back, and then I just fire once, and a bunch of green flaming arrows go and hit all those guys.
Yeah, hits every single one as the speeder then crashes downward.
And
I
then
can't look. Did he
sit
do
down,
green again?
And then I
don't know.
break it like this.
Honestly, I can't even
And then-
describe what I've seen tonight.
I'm so high, I
Oh.
feel like the pig is driving.
Whoa.
I actually do
And
think
he
the pig
is, dear
driving.
boy.
The pig
And
is
he
driving.
is.
Oh Jesus!
Legally speaking, he was for a moment. All right.
And you guys still are having to like evade pursuers. Like they are actively after you on Nar Shaddaa now.
What a fun place.
That
but you
cat
guys-
better have that car ready.
Do manage to get back to your ship as you are all racing inside, knowing that all of these goons and bounty hunters are probably right on your tail.
Yeah, I mean, now that we're on the Duchess, it's fine. This thing is fully fucking kitted out. We spared not a dime on this on the weapon system
Is there
on the Duchess.
kidnapping and like ransom insurance?
Believe it or not, Duchess is not great with switches or buttons or knobs, so this thing is fully automated defense systems. We can just, I'm gonna get in the back tub, honestly, relax for a bit. You guys do what you gotta do.
About that, Dashin, some of the automatic defense systems were damaged in the vector explosion. You did not allow time for proper repairs. However, the manual
Is there a
defense
regular
systems
badge?
are still up and running.
This is on you. Why isn't Duchess wearing her tool chest?
Worry about the cat later. Get in the cockpit. Come on.
Well, she should have
Peter.
been fixing it, and he knows that. He knows he should have gotten.
I'm
there
sorry.
a
Would you have
regular
liked to
badge?
come to a ship that wasn't started, or would you like your cat to be
You're
kitted
right.
out?
You're right.
Ooh, it's a very valid point.
I feel like
Soren's
you
like
could have done
flipping
both.
switches and just like using like basic like star pilot like knowledge that he has to try to figure out like what countermeasures.
I
they
need to
can
go get a
actually do.
bath. My fur is covered in sticky, gross
I mean,
poison.
okay, so
shit.
how much of the automated defense system is down? Do we have at least the laser cannons?
There is one functional laser cannon at this time.
Out of 69? I specifically put 69 on there because I thought it would be hilarious.
I giggle.
Most of them were never hooked up to any actual energy mechanisms, making the majority of them purposeless, as I told you when you installed them all.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to manually shoot.
Soren
Soren,
gets up and gets in the gunner position.
Okay, so who's flying the ship?
well, the droid.
Okay, the butler droid. Anyone else in the cockpit with him?
I honestly,
So we need someone to fly, and you said it's a manual turret, right?
Yes.
We
one
need someone
manual
to
turret.
be shooting,
think-
and we need
Wait, we
someone to fly.
Soren.
Well, we have one
flying.
automated turret. We have Shorin on the manual turret. Miraja, what are you going to be doing?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at many things. In a space capacity. I've been in the temple, in the woods, and
Okay, Kitty, go take a bath.
I would say as
Yeah.
part of like of Jedi training, like you
Yeah, I would
know the
think.
basics of how to fly. Like
Alright,
any
cool,
of
I
you
can
could
fly
probably feasibly
normal.
co-pilot.
All right,
Great,
why don't
then
you
I
go
can fly
help the
normal.
droid fly, and then I will
Wonderful.
help.
I'll primarily fly. The droid can help me.
I'll shoot. I'll shoot.
This is acceptable.
Yeah.
Thank you
All right,
so much.
so
Droid, what's your name?
Number 2.
Dashin has installed a new program that requires me to answer number 2.
Yes.
But that seems wrong.
I feel like all droids have
I
numbers.
told you my name
Just
once
names.
before, but it
Am I
seems
crazy?
it was not important enough to
So-
recall.
Dashin and I are on
Excuse-
gunner.
First of all, I'm sorry. I don't know.
At this point, there is
Right,
active
today?
like blaster fire
Yeah,
hitting the ship.
we're gonna die. We need to
Okay.
go.
Have you been drugged? All right. No, this is actually how I'm driving in the car. This is me and Jared. Have you been drugged today? Have you been attacked? Did you get stabbed? Did you? No? All right. So
I
I'm
was
gonna
scratched
Enough
back
of this
the
up.
cat
social
on
justice
numerous
warrior
occasions.
bullshit. We have bigger things to deal with.
I'm driving.
So, okay, Soren, you're down in the gunner position. Oz, what are you doing?
Praying.
Cool.
I'm also going to be.
No, let him pray.
I'm gonna be on
Let
a
him
gun as well.
pray.
It's time to pray.
Okay, hell yeah. Oz, are you
Sorry,
in the
I'm-
cockpit though, or in like your room, a common area? Where did you go off to?
Do you want to be in the back?
We have
seat?
an
Kinda-
I can
aviation
drive.
lounge.
I want to be. I want to. I'm gonna paint a very specific picture. I'm in crisscross applesauce, floating, kind of like Luke at the end of Last Jedi. But I am moving at the speed of the DVD menu thing that bounces, and I am going throughout the ship. I'm everywhere, but I'm
yeah.
moving at that speed, and I'm muttering
Amazing.
things
Like
under
pushing
my
him out of the
breath
way.
in other tongues.
Yeah. Are you? So I assume you're just communing with the Force in your usual way.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably
By being a
flavor
fucking
this as
menace.
some kind of battle meditation, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
not Jedi. It's not Jedi though,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah, yeah.
something.
It's
Yeah.
not
course.
Jedi battle meditation, but it's battle meditation.
Yeah.
So, Miraja, you take off. There's a couple other ships in pursuit, but they're kind of just out of range to where they can't get off any effective shots on you. So, Miraja, as you're starting to ascend, you reach the atmosphere, you're into space. The butler droid starts putting in hyperspace coordinates before stopping and saying, "Oh."
Oh,
Oh.
I'm assuming we're on comms. What's
yeah, I'm hearing
O2?
what- oh.
O means that we have received a message from the local navigation buoys.
yeah.
Debris in hyperspace. Lanes closed until further notice. Massive disaster in Hetzal and Abdallas systems.
Can't we go around it?
What?
Boop, boop, boop,
Let's
boop.
go off-roading.
It seems as though they have deemed hyperspace unsafe due to debris in unknown locations.
Oh,
Alright,
so
well,
we have to travel.
What do you
regular
mean
space.
debris
What else do we
in
have in the system?
hyperspace?
I am
How does
simply
that work?
reading the navigational message.
Are we able to like radio to the temple and be like, what is happening?
So Oz, around this point, you are sensing like
Mm.
mass casualty. You sense like a mass casualty event
Like-
in Abdallas, and you sense a lot of Jedi actively, like a lot of pulses in the Force through the Hetzal
Mhm.
system.
Oh,
So I think
no.
like Oz would start to like not seize, but go from like sitting in the air to all of a sudden like almost like and then going like fucking Yamcha pose like midair, like
Yeah.
and then like something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. And not in here. We're fine, but
We're fine.
death. Much
Death?
death. Lots of death. Not for you. You're fine. You're not dying. But people
Where?
are. Lots of people. All kinds
Where?
of people. Everywhere.
Dallas and Hetzel, by the sound of
Everywhere?
Well, soon to be everywhere. I mean, hyperspace is not right. People crying out, the Jedi. Ugh. I have the so maybe someone can remember. I wish I would remember my own fucking detail. But Oz has like the personal line of a Jedi council member, right? It's
That's
Oppo,
Oppo.
right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he say, can I try to reach Oppo directly? Would it be
Wait,
more
did we-
secure
was
that
that
way?
brought up to us that you basically have Oprah instances on speed dial?
I said it
Yeah.
in character though.
Yeah,
I
you said
something
it
about
to
knowing
Dagon.
him. Yeah, to Dagon.
That's
why
right.
I know what happened with Dagon. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. Can I try to see if he like is around?
So right now, comms are really fucky because of all this shit that's going on. You
Oh.
can try to establish a connection, but it would take like you'd have to like sit down and actively work at it. And
feel
right
like-
now, you are being actively pursued.
Yeah,
And if hyperspace is not an option, you guys need to get to ground and hide.
I feel like, is there anything else in the system? Because we're already out in space. Is there anything else in the system we can putter out to?
I mean,
If you
we
would
can
like
get
to try
Nalhutta.
Nalhutta,
No.
it is less populated and therefore it is an option.
We can hide in the swamps on Nalhutta. That's going to be our best bet.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Huts. It's raining huts. Hallelujah.
Something like that.
Wasn't a Jedi
Just
just accused of killing a hut? I think this is going to go swimmingly.
bad
for
could
us
it be?
all.
As you
So
guys
swimmingly.
divert
hiding?
course toward Nalhutta, as you are left wondering about the exact events of the great hyperspace disaster. That is where we're going to end this episode of Luminous Odyssey. Good job, everyone!
Boo, the Nile are here. Boo, boo these fools. Boo.
Michael, I need to commend you
Boo those
that
fools.
we got so caught up in our own thing that when I was like, okay, and like every Star Wars adventure, we're gonna make the jump to hyperspace and get out of this scrape like the good old heroes we are. And when you went, oh no, I went, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, I when it was, I thought for
Welcome
sure,
to the era proper, bitches.
Yeah, I thought for sure we were gonna be like in like a shootout, you know, a starfighter or like an asteroid chase or something. But when it was happening, I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
We are
about
right
time.
there.
All